I wish you could smell this room right now. I really do. This leather rose is a fan favorite because when you smoke it, you get that experience, that sweet glue on the cap, the pipe tobacco walking and waltzing through the middle of this cigar, plus the fantastic tobaccos that create this amazing, amazing cigar. But the aroma in the room. That's right. The leather rose. Out of all the Deadwood line, which I've been a fan of the Deadwood line for the longest time, the leather rose just hits a little bit different. It's a little bit deeper. It's a little bit darker. There's a little bit more Dr. Peppery kind of thing. Black cherry, unctuousness, sweetness rolling around. The glue that they put on this, where they just add just a hint of that sweetness, just enhances the smoking flavor. I will tell you that this Brazilian wrapper is just amazing. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. It looks great in your humidor. It really, really does. And when I go into lounges and I look around and lounges that have leather rose, I talk to the tobacconists. I like to kind of know what the trends are and what's selling and what's not. I'm a nerd. I like to know that stuff. And so I just can't stop smoking it. And so I'll ask them, I'll say, hey, how's your leather roses going? And they say, man, them things take off fast. And I've heard a number of times, a handful of times, where guys will say, they'll go in there and they'll say, hey, they'll get on the phone, they'll say, hey, they got leather rose here, you want me to pick you up a couple? They don't ever pick up one. They pick up 2, 3, 5. They'll pick up the whole box. I mean, they just fly off the shelves. This is a cigar that crosses all demographics as well. You get your seasoned cigar smokers that still grab for this cigar. You get all ages, legal ages. You get men and women. You get all ethnicities. It is just one of these things that just bring people together. And let's face it, that's what cigars do. They just take people from all walks of life and put them together where they're just having a break, having a pause, smoking a great cigar and just enjoying the time. This is one of those things that just bring people together. If you're at an outing and you bring one of these with you, you're going to draw a crowd. People are going to come out and hang out with you. I'd highly recommend you bring 2 or 3 because somebody's going to say, hey, you got another one of those? And be that guy, be that girl and say, yeah, I got you. Let me hook you up. But it's great in an open environment, but it really shines in a closed-in space like the studio. It's not that big, but the wafting of the tobacco, the fragrance that comes out of this burning leaf just fills the room with an aroma that just makes you just want to hang out a little bit longer. It really does. Oh, Drew Estate does not tell you exactly how they make this cigar because it is just a well-kept secret, like all their infused line. But I will tell you that is pipe tobacco floating around in here, which gives you that super infusion plus the glue, the sweetened glue. Oh, it's so good. If you haven't had one, I got to ask you, why not? If you've been told by some of the aficionados that if you smoke an infused cigar, you're really not a cigar smoker. Get away from those people. They don't want your best wishes. They don't want greatness for you because, you know what? Cigars are not all the same. They're not. The vitola, the size makes a difference. The blend of the different tobaccos from different countries makes a difference, and infusion just adds to that overall overarching experience of smoking pleasure and smoking enjoyment. It's about you. when you smoke this cigar, nobody will ever have the same experience that you do. Even if they smoke it in the same room, pulled out of the same box, lit with the same lighter, cut with the same cutter, smoked at the same time, at the same pace. You have a palate that is individual as your thumbprint. The experiences that you put through, the things that you've enjoyed, as well as just who you are naturally. You will taste things a little bit differently than other people, and you'll experience things. And then you have your personal preferences. I personally shy away from most vegetables. Can you tell? I do. And so I like flavors that are more on the meaty side, the beefy side, the seasony side. I also like sweets. Can you tell? And so every once in a while, when there's a little bit of sweetness in something, I like that too. And this cigar has that meatiness, that fullness, that depth. But then there's that little sweetness on top that just runs through, that just makes it. So good. So let me close this out. You deserve moments of peace. You need them. And if cigar smoking is those things that give you those moments that you choose to invest your money, your time in, I pray that you choose to invest your money and time wisely in something that you'll enjoy. Try something new, but go back to the old standards, the things that just give you that moment that brought you into cigar smoking in the first place, right? Now, of course, this goes without saying, make sure that you're of the proper age to consume tobacco products. But if you're at that age and you lean this way, get you one smoky one. And I highly recommend. Summertime is here, and this is a fantastic cigar to have for your summertime pause, your experience, your rest, your oasis, your siesta from this crazy, crazy world, because this world is crazy. And thank goodness you're here, because you make it just a little bit better. Stay around as long as you can, because the world needs you. I know I do. And I love you. I'll talk to you later. Later, Tater. Good stuff.